السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليك أفضل السلام ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. جيبة جيبة
وشة جيبة
جيبة جيبة
وشة جيبة
جيبة جيبة
وشة جيبة
جيبة جيبة
وشة جيبة
جيبة جيبة
وشة جيبة.
On behalf of myself and Shaykh Muhammad al-Sarqaf, because he is from Medina al-Munawwara, alayhi sakiniha afdalu salatu wassalam, we are asking his permission to speak. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا ونبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. I have nothing to say, but I was thinking of yesterday what he said about love. I'm thinking that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loved his servants, and because many ask the same question, that is there good and evil? Is there good and evil, or evil and good? They say yes, there is. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't have evil. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala only create goodness, love. So from where then the evil comes? Iblis was in paradise. Allah cursed him because he disobeyed and sent him to earth. But still, he was able to speak with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Was able to speak. Now, Allah cursed him for sure, and Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah, all Muslim believes that. But he was able to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to keep him till the end of the day. And Allah accepted. Because Allah wants his servant to be clean. But the difference between good and evil, for sure there is no evil, but what is there is whenever you are far from good, you are creating evil through yourself. So if you have something that you are doing good, like Mawlid al-Nabi, is accepted, alhamdulillah. But when you go out, whatever you go far away from what you have been reciting, like going to a movie theater, looking to this and looking to that, that will be the understanding that Awliya understand of good and evil. We are summarizing it, we are not going in deep in it. So it means who creates good and evil? It's our amal, it's our behaviors. As long as it is away from the right side, that is in the eyes of people is evil. I was in a conference in India and they want me to speak about good and evil. Good and evil is we created it within ourselves. And we become bipolar in it. You become crazy. Good and evil. I said, one of the speakers said, we have to, in order to fix ourselves, we have to count how much goodness we have done in life. He's speaking to audience, big audience, academic audience. We have to see what's making us. There is a creation of good and evil. So when it came my turn, I said, no, that's wrong. That is not our belief in spirituality and in Islam. He said, what is it now? I said, I'm asking you, I will answer you later. He is asking the student that you have to count how many goodness you have done in this day. Then you improve. And I looked at him and I said, they are going to count the good in themselves. They are always to be good. They are always thinking themselves good. You have to count what is bad, not what is good. Grand Shaykh ordered Sayyidina Shaykh Nazim in his last khalwa, which was 9 months, between 6 months and 9 months, 1967. He said that when we go far away from Prophet and from Awliya and from scholars and from ulama, there you are falling into the trap of evilness. Because shaitan is in Allah's hands. Allah has sent shaitan to go to paradise and to whisper in the ear of Adam. He is cursed. How he was allowed to go inside to Jannah? He entered there in the form of a snake. So he took the picture of a cursed snake, because snake you cannot trust. So evilness comes from being away from Allah and His Prophet. So Allah loves us or not?
Yes.
We say yes. We say yes. But how much? As less as you can stop doing bad things, it will improve you to go to the good things, back to normal. And there your eyes will be opened. There you will be able to see. So really, love, the definition of love into Awliyaullah is how much you are far away from the goodness. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loved His Prophet. When He loved His Prophet, He loved His servant, His ummah, which is the whole world, not ummah in paradise. When we mention ummah, it means ummatul Nabi and different ummahs, different nations. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves the ummah of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So He created for him that ummah. And that ummah is torturing themselves through themselves, not through something else, to become far away from obedience of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah loves the ummah of Prophet, yes. And the example is the story of Sayyidina Abu Yazid al-Bastami. He was in Hajj and he went making tawaf. Then when he finished tawaf, he held the chains of Kaaba, that is, chains at the door. And he said, Ya Rabbi, with the power that you gave to me, I'm asking and requesting you to allow me to, he was holding the two chains of the Bab al-Salam, Bab al-Kaaba, Multazam. He held the two chains of the door and he said, Ya Rabbi, give me from the power that you gave me, that I was able, that make me able to bring everyone in this dunya to Islam. With the power that you gave me, I am able to turn the whole world into Islam. Awliya Allah can speak like that. We call it shatahat. They say things that people don't understand. Like, for example, how Iblis goes to paradise, enter Jannah, and whisper in the ear of Adam alayhi salam. Who allowed that? Why? Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I will give the answer through the story of Abu Yazid al-Bastami. He held the two chains and he said, Ya Rabbi, give me the permission to chain, instead of chaining, Shaitan chain the Hujjaj, the pilgrimages, I will be able to chain them and bring them to you and to your Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. At that moment, he fainted. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered one angel to bring him up. So that angel brought him up and he said, Ya Abu Yazid, what you have done? He said, I made dua that Allah will give me that power to change everyone to paradise. His love. The end of love is to enter paradise. The end of love between husband and wife is to marry, but they fight after. So, give me that power. And the answer came, of course, through all these visions, through inspirations. The answer came, look above you. And he looked, Abu Yazid al-Bastami, and he saw all this mercy. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. The prophets and Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that the rahmah that Allah gave to him, he is holding it, and Allah said, Ya Abu Yazid, in inspiration, to whom I am going to keep that rahmah? I don't need it. I'm giving it to my Prophet, that he will turn his ummah and everyone to Islam.
Nare Takbir! Nare Risalat! Nare Tahqiq!
So, to whom I am going to give that rahmah? If I have to give you power over Iblis, means his actions are going to stop, means there will be no more yes, there will be no more any sin, everyone going to paradise, which is good. But I'm preparing that rahmah for the sinners. So I let them to make sin but to repent. When they repent, then I will give them more. That's why Prophet ﷺ ordering us to make istighfar as much as possible, because with istighfar you reach that rahmah. That's the real love. More than that, when Allah created Prophet ﷺ and He put in his forehead Nur al-Nubuwa wal Maqam al-Mahmud. He gave to Prophet ﷺ, and Prophet gave to the Ummah. That is love. To pull you from something not good to something good. Something not good is to believe in what these the Buddhists or the Hindus believe. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide everyone. And this is our hope. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what is his last name? As-Sabur. Why he is As-Sabur? Means because he loves the Ummah of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He is delaying any punishment and he is patient on them. Or else he would have destroyed them as he destroyed many other nations before. Because of his love to Prophet, he didn't. That is love. Allah gave Safinatun Najat to whom? To Sayyidina Nuh. When his people came against him, Allah gave him age 950 years. Until he became fed up with this dunya, he said, Ya Rabbi, take me. At that last 50 days, he began to build, not the 950 days, the last 50 days he began to build the boat. Similarly, Sayyidina Ibrahim, out of love, Allah will burn him. That the mushrikeen or the unbelievers burn him? No. He saved him. He made his the fire Kuni bardan wa salaman ala Ibrahim. Be peaceful and bardan wa salaman. Cool. He didn't say freeze. Sayyidina Ibrahim would die from that. Kuni bardan wa salaman. Be a nice breeze and peaceful one. That's why he was able to live in fire. So he was showing his love to him. So he sent Jibreel alayhi salam, Allah. And he said, he ordered Jibreel to do something. And Jibreel asked, do you need anything? I can help you. He said, no, I don't want anything. Look, love. Allah sent someone to love it, with love, to save Sayyidina Ibrahim. He said, no, I don't need. I need you. I need you, Ya Rabbi. You know my problem. You save me. That's why he said, Ya Naru kuni bardan wa salam ala Ibrahim. O fire, be peaceful on Ibrahim and cool. Sayyidina Musa alayhi salam. He was patient so much with his ummah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He didn't destroy Fir'aun. He let Fir'aun to be after killing him, because Fir'aun has gone far away from the good deeds and he is in the bad deeds. Although with that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered Jibreel, because Fir'aun said, what's that ayah about when he entered the ocean? Huh? آمنت بالذي آمنت به بنو إسرائيل وأنا من المسلمين. I believe what Bani Israel believed in, and I'm from Muslims. Jibreel didn't like that. Now, O cursed one, now you are coming to ask for that? He took mud and threw on his face. He closed his mouth from saying anything. Awliya Allah, they say, they continue in tafsir, that Allah said, inspired to Musa. Why you did that? Inspired to Jibreel. Why you did that? If he became Muslim, you become angry? You can upset? He is my servant, he is my abd. If I want him to become Muslim, he become Muslim. Look, love. Allah loved. Tried. Allah loved, and he made Jibreel to wait a little bit and take his time. Perhaps he will become Muslim really. So that is love. And for Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allah gave him love. He gave him higher love. Divine. He got him the divine presence. He allowed him to step with his shoes in the divine presence, where he did not allow anyone like that. May Allah forgive us. May Allah bless us. I was short because Shaykh was too long reciting.
He always does that.
And I want to remind him with the hadith of Prophet that don't be long time in the prayers or reading, or because there might be sick people behind.
Yes. I'm always sick. He always wrong.
Then don't pray then. We are joking. May Allah forgive us. Al-Fatiha. Please read this. We are going to put a chair here and make salam, and we'll see you after 20 days.
November is coming here.
Everybody to this side, please. Everybody to this side, please. Gentlemen, this way, please.
From the left, from the left.
From the left, please, gentlemen. Come to the left, please. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina Muhammad. I'm gonna fly very early.
Allahumma salli ala sayyidina
وسلم اللهم صل على اللهم صل على
Quickly, quickly. Kiss and move. Kiss and move. Kiss and move. Come on, Shaykh. Come on. Quickly, quickly, please. My baby. Kiss and move, please. Quickly, quickly. Kiss and move. Kiss and move. Quickly, quickly. Quickly, quickly, please. We're going to fly. Quickly, quickly.
سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم
We've had a very long day.
سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم
Quickly, quickly, please.
اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم الله